As we crossed through the next stone archway, a tall warrior holding a long-handled wand was leaning against a chariot, as if he was waiting for someone. He had shoulder-length curly blonde hair that tumbled down to his shoulders from a crown of laurel with a star at the center. Crescent moons adorned his tunic at the shoulders, and a white square was in the middle of his chest. Below his belted waist, the tunic was adorned with alchemical symbols. To the left of the chariot, 2 sphinxes rested in the grass, one black and the other white, each with identical headpieces of black and white stripe. I noticed that they were not in a harness, nor were there reins on the chariot, but it occurred to me that they were the power to pull the chariot. The front of the golden chariot was beautifully carved with a symbol that I was unfamiliar with. The back displayed a canopy of blue with white 6-pointed stars held aloft by 4 pillars. Beyond them ran a wide river beside a gray castle sporting a red tile roof adorned with many turrets. A tall gray wall surrounded them all. The castle reminded me of the Empress and Emperor's palace, only larger and better reinforced. Upon seeing us, the charioteer quickly stood to attention, nodded curtly, and said, "Welcome to the She Kingdom of Kalimabri Lewin. I am Captain Haldir in Her Majesty's service. I have come to transport you to our Queen Adonia, Slayer of Dragons. Your company has been expected. Please make yourselves comfortable in the back of my chariot." He held out his hand to help us take the step up and into a lavish coach with deeply cushioned seats and the canopied top. He drew thick blankets over us and took his place in front. "Asar! And Aset!" he called, then struck his wand to the ground, and the 2 sphinxes positioned themselves in front of the chariot, facing opposite directions. The captain struck his wand again. They adjusted forward, and when he emphatically pointed his wand toward the castle, we were airborne instantly. The soldier remained silent as we sped over the river and landed inside the castle walls. After helping us down, he led us to the throne room. It was smaller than I expected. One side of the floor was of highly polished black obsidian, and the other was of highly polished white marble. Down the middle was gray stonework that reached to the high dais of the queen. On the throne sat the elegant she-queen in full battle attire, resplendent in power. She kept a platinum sword, bow, and shield at her side. Her platinum helmet, with a small crown fused to the top, covered not only her head, but the majority of her face as well. The only embellishment was the same design as on the front of the chariot, placed at the center of her forehead. When she removed her headdress, her red hair was cut short and close to the head. On either side of her, in armor matching their respective sides of the room, stood a sentry in black and the other in white, bows at the ready. She waved us to come closer. We bowed before her as we stood on the stonework aisle. She solemnly appraised us with penetrating eyes for a long while before speaking. "I can see this is not what you expected," she said. "Here we fight the dragons of the mind as they protect their treasure of golden thoughts, beliefs, and traditions of Earth herself. Do you understand? Earth herself is the treasure, and the gold to be protected is the alliance of all life upon her, including humans. Here you can see the examples of the light and dark energies of duality, and the intersection of these strong opposites as your world climbs out of duality and into higher frequencies. These forces must be redirected and refocused to complement each other. The black and white floors symbolize both sides of any argument, and the gray stonework on which you stand represents the balanced compromise. Here the battle against long odds to achieve the things that are needed out of life is performed. Many times they are in complete opposition and other times they are only minute but important differences. This is our work and service to the light of the One. I would invite you to watch a scrimmage of two dragons, but it can be very dangerous. They don't always remember how enclosed they are. Sometimes my guards and I need to protect ourselves from their fiery energies, hence the weaponry. But I digress. Let's address why you are here. I can see that you have worked hard and have successfully balanced a recently challenging situation. Congratulations. This is a huge leap forward for you. You can now see both sides, take action, and make decisions. You have confronted your dragons and got your gold. You have observed, but not absorbed, the choices that are not for your highest good. Good for you. Be proud of your accomplishment. Your next step is to remain calm and grounded. Be clear about what you are trying to achieve. Show self-control, determination, and stay the course until you have reached your desired conclusion. If you still have many other priorities to balance at this time, stay centered, strong, and steadfast to your sense of purpose. Don't allow distractions to take you off course, for you can accomplish so much more than you realize. As you work with people, be genuine and optimistic. They will see your excitement for your goals, and as your confidence increases, their confidence in you increases. The key is self-discipline, focus, and perseverance. I have procured a horse for each of you to ride to the next set of moon stairs, for they are hidden in a small clearing in a wooded area far from the castle. These powerful Arabian horses are known for using their strength and intelligence to go in the right direction and not get distracted or delayed. My set of moon stairs have the beautiful tiger eye stone surrounding the moon to bring insight, focus, and mental clarity. My nasturtiums, known around here as fairy umbrellas, will help you become more pure of heart. Finally, my blessing to you is victory. Victory in maintaining self-control and accomplishing your dreams. She returned her helmet to her head and commanded us, "Go quickly now, for the dragons are about to enter the arena for their daily combat." As we bowed to take leave, I noticed a small strip of white fog creeping along the wall on the side with the white floor. A fine line of black fog was forming on the side with the black floor. Out of the corner of my eye, as we fled the throne room, both were quickly growing larger and starting to take the form of dragons with flashing eyes of orange fire, warning each other of the overheated conflict about to start. The queen calmly presided over the encounter with shield and sword drawn. Her protectors, with their loaded bows, standing at the ready, waited while the dragons took their places. We could hear the sounds of battle and flame as Captain Haldir led us to the stables and helped us mount our steeds. I felt lucky to have escaped. He rode with us hard and fast to the next set of steps, with all enjoying the freedom and the wind while in motion. When we reached our destination, he helped us dismount. I told him how much I enjoyed my visit, and I wished him well. He smiled, wished us well in return, mounted his horse, and rode off holding our horses by their reins. We stood in front of the moon stairs, listening to some of the most beautiful tones. We soon recognized that they were the 6 main frequencies that make up the ancient 6-tone scale, known as the solfeggio frequencies. The nasturtium flowers soulfully sang them out with complete ease. Of course, we tried to sing along as best we could, but fell woefully short, so we silently ascended, marveling at the sounds. The tiger-eye crystals circled around the moon, softly changed from gold to amber to brown, and back again with the changing of the light, mesmerizing us through to the next step.